welcome back to the channel. My name is Lauren if you're new here. If you're not new and you said happy birthday to my brother, thank you. He had a great birthday. And I had fun hanging out with him at Disneyland, so that was fun. But we're not here to talk about me. Well, we are, kind of. We're here to talk about my questionable decisions when it came to the Sephora VIB sale. Now, if you're not familiar, the Sephora VIB sale happens, I believe it's twice a year. It used to only happen once a year, but I think it happens twice a year now. And depending on what kind of Sephora membership you have, you can get a discount on your entire order. So I think the lowest tier is you get 10% off, and then 15%, and then 20%. And unfortunately, I am VIB Rouge. So I'm like, oh, I have to take advantage of the sale, you know? So I did. So I wanted to go over the things that I bought and just show you and play with them a little bit. Probably some swatches. I think there are some things in here that we're gonna need to swatch. Did I order too much? Do I regret any of this? I don't know. We're gonna go through it. And I think you're safe now. The sale is over, so you don't need to worry about being influenced because there's a sale going on. The exception to that is I know Black Friday is coming up, so there'll be other sales. There's constantly sales. That's the thing. There's always a sale. This is Ritzy, if you haven't met him. He's Hunter's younger brother, but also a bit chonkier. This is the second box. I made 2 orders. This is the second box, and then let me show you the first box. This is the first box. I am actually going to start with the smaller of the 2 boxes, just for simplicity's sake. And I went back and forth on these. I just wasn't sure if they were necessary. And I kept telling myself I really didn't need them. And you know, I got influenced watching somebody else's video on these. So let's talk about them. The first thing that I was definitely influenced to buy, this is the Ole Henriksen Power Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. And this is in the new flavor scent Vanilla Bonbon. And if you watch Teresa is Dead, I love Teresa is Dead. I watch her stuff. She said that this was the best thing ever. So I have stuff on my lips right now, so I don't think we're gonna apply it, but I do want to sniff it. Oh, it does smell good. Okay, it does smell good. Now, Teresa is Dead claims that this is the best moisturizing lip product out there right now. I don't know. We will see. The other thing, I might return at least one of these. I don't know, but I have very mixed feelings about Patrick Ta as a brand. I will never be on his PR list, that's for sure. But I did want to try out these eyeshadows. So these are the Major Dimension Eye Illusion Eyeshadow Duo. And everyone is making such a fuss that they are the prettiest things you've ever seen. And there's a slurry. It's made in Italy. It's got this beautiful formula. I have seen them just like pop out of their containers a few times when people have been showing them off. So I'm a little nervous about that. So far, so good. This is Slow Burn. Do love me some cranberry. Okay, then we have Always on Your Mind. Just looks like this. Last, but certainly not least, we hope, Still at the Club. Okay, it's just still at the club, but you know. And that one looks like this. So, again, I was like, these seem expensive for what they are. I don't think I would ever pay full price for them unless they're gonna blow my mind. So let's just swatch Still at the Club. So just as a reminder, this is what they look like. Again, people were going just ape shit for these, and I just have so many great like eyeshadows. Okay, this is Still at the Club. What do we think? Are we blown away? I don't know. Okay, I will say that first color is very, very shiny. Very shiny. And they did swatch really well. So I think I'm just gonna need to play with these on my eyes to really see what is going on. Okay. But I got 3 of them. So also, if you want me to do a try-on video after this video of all the stuff I picked up, let me know, because I'm down to do that. Now Hunter has decided he wants to say hi. He loves the spotlight. Okay, now we need to get into this big box. So I think the main reason this box is so big is that I did actually spend my points on something They had a Key Bloom and Balance Flower tea set. And let me open this. I believe it was 750 points. So definitely used up a bunch of my points on this, but it looked really cool. Okay, so we have like an individual little teapot here. You can see like the little strainer is in the middle there. I just don't have one this size. I have like a big teapot. So I thought that was cool. It was really cute and I drink a lot of tea, so it was perfect. Okay, and then we have the floral tasting sampler here. And they're all the like really cool teas that you put in and it looks like a flower. I don't know if you can tell. And then they kind of bloom. So I'm really excited to try these out. They're pretty cool. Okay, and then it also came with more tea. So lots of tea, lots of herbal tea. Okay, and then it also came with a little tweezer guy to pick up everything. This is definitely not the right terminology, tweezer guy. But this, I think, for 750 points is actually really perfect. It's not makeup, I know, but I love tea so much. So I think this is a really cute set. Okay, but now we have to go back to makeup. So the first thing that was in my cart early on that I really, really wanted was the mini multiple set from NARS. So this is their little blushes that they have. I think you can use these like anywhere on your lips or your eyes too, but I mainly use them as blush. And I am a sucker for minis. I think I did pretty well this year, not being obsessed with everything miniature, but this was the exception to that. These are mini. So this one is in the color Fling. So let's just swatch that one, which is really pretty. And then should we swatch the other two? Why not, right? Why not? Okay, so we have Dolce Vita, which looks like this, and then swatches like this. Another really pretty one. And I did get this set because I'm like, I feel like I would use every single color in it, so nothing would go to waste. Okay, last is, of course, it's NARS. So we've got Orgasm Crave. Which, do I have the full size of this? Now I'm doubting myself. I thought I didn't have any of these. I might have that last one, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. I need to check that. But that is the first thing that I was really excited to get. Okay, a brand that I've talked a little bit about this year that I've kind of fallen in love with is Ciel, and they had a Blush and Glow set. So let's take these out. But this is the blush in Sugar, and I now have a couple of their blushes, and I'm in love. They're amazing. The only thing I don't understand is why they have SPF in them, but you know, whatever. And this is like a mauve-y pink. It's an actual mauve. There have been so many things where they've been calling it mauve, and I'm like, that's not mauve. Mauve has like a little bit of a purpley undertone. So this is definitely a mauve-y pink, really pretty. And then the highlighter they have is in Piper, and it's a mini highlighter. So I guess we are still getting minis. It wasn't just the NARS. Nice try, Lauren. But this is the highlighter in Piper. So both really pretty. Again, both colors that I knew I would use, a brand that I have really fallen in love with. So yeah, really excited to try these out on my face. So far we've got a lot of cheek products. We got some eye products though. Okay, so do we have enough to do a full face yet? Not quite. Let's see what else I got. I guess, okay. We got some things from Gucci. So we did get the Gucci Glow highlighter. This is in the color Arctic Pink. This was a limited edition. I do have some of their highlighters and I love them. I actually pulled one out for this video. So I don't remember which one, but I do have everything on my face below if you're curious. But I didn't have Arctic Pink and it was gorgeous. So I was like, yes, Gucci, Jesus. Okay, we need to swatch this. Like, first of all, look at that. I'm in love. But let's swatch it up here. And it's like an icy, cool baby pink. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, I think I need to do a darker swatch. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit darker, but it's like an icy, it's a highlighter, so it's not supposed to be super pigmented. It's got this iciness. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty icy baby pink. So we're down with that. Oh yeah, okay, so this was another item that I was really excited about. I'm really excited to get it on sale because this is an expensive brand. This is from Sarah Creole, and this is the Face Flex Concealer and Complexion Enhancer. I have mine in the color 0.5, so this is their concealer, and it's a brand that I've been really curious about. So, and the packaging is really pretty. But again, it is definitely a more expensive brand. This is glass. It's actually really nice. So let's just pop this out. We're not gonna swatch this right now, but I am definitely thinking we have enough makeup where I can do a little try on. So stay tuned for that one because I think we do need to try on at least some of these, right? Oh, I did get this. Another thing from Gucci, and unfortunately I watched a few reviews about this after buying it, so I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but this is the Gucci Glow Skin Tint. I have mine in the color Fair 15. I was just really curious. I think Gucci does make some beautiful makeup. It is expensive, but it is really beautiful. So I wanted to see if this was gonna be beautiful. Now in the reviews that I saw, they were mixed. So we need to try this for sure because it could be something that I potentially return, which, fun fact, if you're American, maybe you didn't know this, but they don't allow you to return open makeup, or I don't know if it's any makeup or just open makeup. It could be any makeup that you purchase in like Europe. Once you purchase it, it's yours. You can't return it. I think that would help a lot with waste, but I do like that option in case I hate this skin tint. We have another eyeshadow. Merit came out with some new colors. This is their Solo Shadow. This is in the color Sartorial. I have one single eyeshadow from them and I really like it actually. But this is the outer packaging. And then, I think this is one of the new colors. But this is the color I picked. If you watched my favorites for falls video, I'll link it up here if you haven't. I talked a lot about just really loving gray taupey eyeshadow colors. So of course, when I saw this one, I was like, that is gray taupey. I love it. A little more probably brown than gray in this case, but it's the one at the bottom there. But I still really like it, and I do really like this eyeshadow formula. So I was excited to see new colors. Merit's another brand where I have mixed feelings on it. I don't know how much I love it, but I love pieces from it. So I tend to only like to buy their stuff when there is a sale going on. Not super exciting, but weirdly excited when I saw this online. But I got soap. So this is from Soft Services. This is their Buffing Bar miniature collection. It's literally just little soaps. Also, that kind of just felt like we might have had a little earthquake here. But this is the little soaps, and they're just little buffing bars. There's nothing more. I like a good soap. I tried to stay away from skincare in this order. I have enough where that I know that I need to just start going through it before I buy anything new. This was the exception to that, but this is from Violet FR, and this is their, Violette FR, sorry. And this is their Boom Boom Milk 3-in-1 cream spray. The reviews on this were really good, and this is a brand that I've really been loving. I've seen a lot of pushback on it because people are like, it's selling like the idea of France, but that's not the way that women do their makeup in France. And I don't know if that's true. I mean, I've been to France, but not in a very long time. I think people probably do their makeup a whole bunch of different ways. It got my interest though. So I don't know, if you're from France, let me know. Do you think this represents France or nay? But this is the Boom Boom Milk, and I will have to try it out. I'm probably not gonna open it for a little while. There's actually another Merit product that I'm going through right now that's in my routine. That is a similar product, so I need to use that up first and then I can try this one. Okay, I did get one more item from Violette FR, and this is their Bisou Balm, the sheer matte lipstick in Rose Latte. Again, I've been using a lot of their lip products lately. I have some of their eyeshadows that I really enjoy. So it was just natural that I wanted to pick up another one of these. But I really like how these look. They're a little more on the sheer side. You can build them up, but they are a little more sheer. They're very matte and they just like sit really close to the skin. And it's just a really interesting formula. It reminds me a lot of like K-beauty lipsticks. Not so much like American formulations, or French formulations or Italian formulations, but very much more like in the K-beauty sphere. It's just very light and fluffy and airy, and it feels really nice on the lips. So I have one color, I wanted to grab another one. And then we did get a couple fragrances. So one thing that, another thing that I was influenced to buy, somebody said this smells amazing, but this is from Rare Beauty. This is their Fragrance Layering Balm in Fresh Bergamot. And I believe it sold out for a little while and then it came back in stock, and I love bergamot. So it's literally a balm. This is not something that I have anywhere in my collection, I don't think. Like, I mean, I guess I have hand cream. Okay, it's sealed. So let's poke it open. Can't really smell anything. Oh, it's weird. Okay. It is like a little balm. Oh, okay. That smells really nice. Oh, wow. Okay, it's strong. So a lot of people say that they use this to layer with other things. And I think, yeah, I think that's a good way to use it. It's very strong. I think I put a little too much on, but it is a very straightforward bergamot. It kind of reminds me of, what's that one from Jo Malone? The sea salt one? It smells a little bit like that. It smells really nice. It's interesting. I just didn't have like a balm like this. I like it. I like it so far. And then the last thing that I got, I had to get it, from Jo Malone. This is Ginger Biscuit. Okay, another item with mixed reviews. I told my friend about it here on YouTube. She went out and sniffed it and had to buy it. So I was like, okay, that's a pretty good recommendation. So I'm gonna do the same in my order. So Ginger Biscuit, supposed to smell a little bit like a holiday biscuit. I can't smell anything right now. I can only smell bergamot, so we're gonna have to try this one later. But those were the two fragrances that I picked out. So I think, kind of get a little bit of everything in this order. Did I go a little crazy? Probably bought some things I didn't need, but that is why we need to try them on and see if they're worth keeping. The Gucci skin tint in particular, the reviews were just really all over the place, and I just don't know if I trust it. So we need to try some of this stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. So in an upcoming video, you're gonna see me try not all of this. Not all of it will fit on my face, but you're gonna see me try a lot of this on. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me if you did. And just stay tuned so that you can check me out for my next video. And then I will see you all next time. Bye.